Hey everybody, it's Casey. Today I'm going to take a look at EURUSD. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't considered subscribing, go ahead and do so. I put out videos pretty regularly throughout the week on commentary and technical analysis. Also, if you're looking for a group of like-minded individuals and traders, check out our Facebook Forex Mastermind group at the link below. Let's take a look at this chart. All right, so I am on EURUSD. And for those of you who are new to the channel, I do a top-down analysis in order to determine what's going on in the market. So that means that I start from a higher time frame and then work my way down. On each time frame, I'm looking for the swing high and the swing low. For those of you, again, who are new and might not know what I mean when I say that, the swing high formation is simply a 5-candle formation. It's got a high center candle with 2 candles to the right that are lower and 2 candles to the left that are lower. Excuse me. So this is a version of a swing high formation. You can have really long wicks with short bodies or vice versa. But this is what I'm looking for. And when I say swing low, I'm looking for the inverse. So I would have a low center candle with 2 to the left that are higher and 2 to the right that are higher. So that's a swing low. All right. So I'm going to clear this off my chart. And I am going to look at EURUSD. So I'm on the weekly time frame, and we'll see that all the way since last year, March, EURUSD has been on an uptrend. And in January is where we started to see it break down a bit. Now, I am going to look for my formations on the weekly first. And so I'm going over into my toolbox and I grab my horizontal ray tool and I'm looking for those formations that I drew for you guys. I can't pick here because I only have a center candle that's forming. I don't have 2 to the right that are anything yet. So I'm going to label this my long-term resistance. And then I'm going to do the same for my support. And so this is the lowest point on this time frame that I see. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that as my support. Now, knowing a little bit of what I know on just Elliott wave, to me, this looks like we've completed a wave sequence here. And what's happening right now, again, this is just my opinion, is that we're in a corrective structure. So what I say when I see this, and again, this is what I just see happening, is not necessarily mean that this is it, that I'm 1000% right. I wish I was all the time, but I'm not. This is what I see. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I do a little bit of Elliott wave and definitely Fibonacci in order to determine my trades. And so a good book for you guys to read is Elliott Wave Principle by Robert Prechter. It's an awesome information packed book. And I really like it. When I read this book, it was when things started to make sense for me. And looking at this structure, to me, it looks like it's the wave sequence. So we have the first leg here, a 2, a sharp pullback, then 3, which is not the shortest wave. And then we have sideways movement for 4, and then 5. So after that, typically what should come is a correction. Now, I am still brushing up on what all those different corrections look like, but the basics of it would be an ABC. So this to me is leg A, and what we're doing right now to me is B, and then we're going to have C. That's what I'm thinking. Now, as I move down in this, I'm going to show y'all what I did. I'm going to take this off the chart. I'll leave the 5-way sequence because I'm confident in that's what's happened. So I'll go down to the daily. And then I'm going to look for the same thing that I look for on the higher time frame, my swing highs and my swing lows. Now this is relatively close, but I'll go ahead. Daily resistance. And then I'm gonna do this as daily support. Then I'll drop down to my 4 hour, and I'm looking for my next major level. So what I'm doing here is I'm identifying major levels of support and resistance. And so I'll put this as my 4 hour support. Excuse me. Or did I put that? Oh, I put that as daily. Ah, sorry. Okay. And so I do have a swing high here. So let me mark this. We can do a 4 hour, and then I'm not gonna go lower than that because we're at a resistance point right now. This could be considered, well, let me go down one. Where did we go? Hold on. I'm sorry, excuse me. Okay. And I'll just do this as hourly support. Now let me back out. So I think what's happened here is that we've gotten the first leg of the correction here, and then we're getting the second leg here. And then if price is not able to break above these resistance levels, that we're going to get that third leg down. But what I want to show you guys is, and then I'll go back and count it with my with my fib tool. So what I'm looking at, just based off of this setup, off of, what was that one? I was on the weekly. Or actually, let me go back to the daily. It's cleaner there. All right, so I'm gonna grab my fib tool, fib retracement tool. I'm gonna go from swing high to swing low. And so remember I said I thought this was A. So this has not hit the 786 level yet. I would still count this if it doesn't exceed the 4 hour resistance. I would count this as a 618 pullback with the potential to take profit somewhere around here. Was somewhere around here. That's the extension of this move. A, B, C, D. That's if C stops here, right? Because we came from the swing high, swing low, swing high, extension. That's the case if it does not push back up, right? So the C will be floating, and that's going to be the highest point between this setup here. Oh, I'm sorry, this setup, because I measured from this high. This is A. Let me write this out. And this would be on the higher time frame, B, C. And this is what I'm thinking. If we don't break above here, right? And so what gives me a little bit more confidence about this level is I'm just going to go the whole move, because once a wave sequence has completed, the corrective structure is going to correct the entire move. And so this was the entire move. And so my 618 level on this entire move, let me make sure I got this right. Yeah, my 618 level on this entire move is the extension of this corrective move, right? So this to me lends me confidence that I'm like, this is a plausible theory, in my opinion. Of course, we would have to break these lows here in order for this to happen. But I also look at the fact that price reacted at the 382 level, which is here. So I know that price can move off of this level and it can hit the 618 extension off of this level. The 618 extension is at 134. So depending on how far price pulls back, that's the ultimate take profit. But what I anticipate is we've got a lower high here. Price has not broken this level. It's lower than this level, that we probably will see a correction. Now, I'm not going off of anticipation. Like, I'm obviously going to wait to see what happens in order to come up with what I'm going to do off of this. But we'll see. I know that I'm looking for a break above. If I get a break above, then I'll be looking potentially for buys. So I really have to see what price is going to do here. Are we going to break back to the upside and continue up? Or are we going to see price go for a deeper retracement? And this is where I guess like fundamentals come into play too. And that's currently something that I'm working on. To get an idea of what's going on outside of just technicals, to better understand which way things could lean more strongly to. Now, I do want to add my Stochastic Rsi on here to see where we are. It looks like we may get across back to the upside, but I've always found indicators to be confusing. For me, they've never really helped me out. Oh, but on the daily, we're in the oversold or overbought zone. So a potential sale could happen. We don't know yet. That's interesting to watch. If I get a cross and a curve to the downside, I'm gonna be leaning more towards the sell. But that's interesting. So I'm curious what you guys think. What are you looking at on EURUSD? What are your thoughts about it? Let me know in the comments below. Do you typically trade this pair? I'm curious. Let me know. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'd encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more videos like this or commentary. I try to put up a couple videos a week. If you're looking for a group of like-minded traders, you are welcome to join us in our Forex Facebook Mastermind group. The link is below in this video. I appreciate you for watching. If this was helpful in any way, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.